So we've got Orly Tights, okay, the queen of the birthers. She files in district court for an Army captain, and
she's the lawyer for the Army captain who's suing.
Lawyer, okay.
Right.
It's Captain Connie Rhodes, and I say lawyer because she got her degree from an online law, university, something along those lines.
Where did Monica? What was her name?
Goodling.
Where did Monica Goodling go?
I think it was Regent or Liberty, one of those two, one of those
Yeah.
religious schools, where they teach you. I've saw a curriculum in regards to the Virginia governor who went there, Republican nominee for Virginia governor who went there, and they talk about in those universities how they're going to combine church and state.
Right, biblical law.
Right, and they have a plan to bring biblical law into the U.S. government. It's nonsense. That is a significant grade up from where Orly Tights got her law degree.
Okay, Orly Tights again, whose name sounds like sounds, not names.
Yes. So she filed, and a lot of people, and we saw this over the weekend in some of the interviews at the 9/12 protest, who say, a case has been filed with a district court. It's been filed. And you're like, and?
I mean, I could file a case in district court tomorrow morning that you're an alien.
He could do it.
I could
and
do it.
then it will have been filed.
Filed.
All right, so now that case has been decided. U.S. District Court Judge Clay Land has decided the case. Ben, do you have any quotes and what he thought of this case brought by Orly Tights and the birthers?
Yeah, here's some of what Judge Clay Land had to say. Captain Rhodes, through his lawyer, her lawyer, Orly Tights, has presented no credible evidence, has made no reliable factual allegations to support her unsubstantiated, conclusory allegations and conjecture that President Obama is ineligible to serve as President of the United States. Instead, she, Connie Rhodes, and I'm guessing Orly Tights, uses her complaint as a platform for spouting political rhetoric such as her claims that the president is a, quote, illegal usurper, an unlawful pretender, and an unqualified imposter. So their argument, by the way, when you get back to it's filed, is that no, it's filed in court, that stuff that says he's an illegal usurper, unlawful pretender, and unqualified imposter, which I guarantee you gets quoted by blogs as being filed in the court. And then when I go to Atlanta and talk to some of my friends who I like a lot down there, and they're like, no, I read it. He's an illegal usurper, a lawful pretender. He's an unqualified imposter.
It's been filed.
It's filed. Look, here it is. I printed it.
So, as you can easily tell from that quote, the case is dismissed, and he says it's absolutely outrageous. We got a little bit more quotes for you.
Yeah.
But here's an important part of this before we go to the second set of quotes. He said, look, if you do it again, I'm going to sanction you. This is outrageous. It's a frivolous lawsuit. And in essence, as Ben said during the break, he's doing his own version of tort reform and saying, piss off, okay? And if you come back, there's going to be trouble next time because this is outrageous and frivolous.
Yeah. So, which is, and again, right, like you said, it's personal tort reform. So he says he specifically addressed Captain Rhodes' birther arguments that include allegations that Obama might have used 149 addresses and might have used 39 Social Security numbers before becoming president, and the existence of what Tights claims is Obama's Kenyan birth certificate. So then the judge...
I love, what was it, 39 or 49 Social Security numbers?
39 Social Security numbers.
Where do they come up with this stuff? It's great. All right. But it has been filed.
It has been filed. Finally, says the judge, in a remarkable shifting of the traditional legal burden of proof, plaintiff, Captain Rhodes, unashamedly alleges that defendant, Obama, has the burden of proof to prove his natural-born status, says Land. Any middle school civic student would readily recognize the irony of abandoning fundamental principles upon which our country was founded in order to purportedly, quote, protect and preserve those very principles. Unlike in Alice in Wonderland, says the judge, simply saying something is so does not make it so.
Even if it is filed.
Even if it is filed. And then he ordered that the defendants, including President Obama, Secretary of Defense Bob Gates, and Colonel Thomas McDonald, a garrison commander at Fort Benning in Georgia, that they get to recover any costs from the complaint from Rhodes.
What's the chances that they, because that's basically saying, Orly Tights, you owe Robert Gates and Barack Obama money.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to pay the lawyer's costs. What's the chances they collect from her? You know what would be awesome? if she ran from the country to try to avoid paying that bill.
Yes, that would be nice.
Because like half the time you hear about her in the news, she's in a different country, right? And she's a U.S. citizen as far as I understand. We had her on the show, but she wasn't born here. Can you imagine? Then, oh my God, when they go to collect, then she's going to have a whole new conspiracy. She'll be like, oh, the government's trying to get me. There's great irony in these conservatives filing frivolous lawsuits like this.